My dear friends, so this is the introduction class for you. You are going to learn the PHP. Now I'm going to prepare videos for all the beginners who just have no knowledge about the PHP. So this is going to be the first class and the introduction class. Now why do we need to learn PHP? That we are going to understand in this particular video. So I'm starting this class assuming that you have sound knowledge in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Now why did I say this? Let me tell you clearly that to develop a web application there are two parts, the front end part, that is the first part, and the back end part, that is the another part. To design the front end part, there we need to learn the HTML, CSS and JavaScript, right? This is we need to design the front end part, and for the back end part we need to learn the database handling system and also a server side scripting language. So you need to have sound knowledge in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Then this particular video is going to help you to learn the PHP, right? Now let me tell you, if you don't have the knowledge of HTML, CSS and JavaScript, then I must tell you that I have prepared a free website for you. In that website you will be having 40 video lectures. In those videos I have explained in detail for the beginners all about HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So the website link I have given in description of this video. Get the link of free website and learn in detail about HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Everything in detail have been discussed over there. You can understand that, you can write program and you can do all the design of websites by yourself by just watching those videos and learning the same. And after learning HTML, CSS and JavaScript, also if you want you can give exam, an online exam platform that have been developed for you. You can find that link of the platform from the website that is given in the link of the description. Find the website link in the description, learn, see all the videos, learn, and if you want you can give exam. After giving exam, that exam will be conducted in the MCQ mode. After giving the exam you can also check the result status in the menu you will find over there. Assuming that you have knowledge in HTML, CSS and JavaScript, I'm going to start this particular class for you. Okay, so let us start. So as I told you, already have been discussed in the first part of this video that in each and every web application there are two parts, the front end part and the back end part. The front end design can be executed by the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So let us go in detail to make you understand a little bit clearly. Now we can see this is just a form. You can say this is a registration form of the Google account. So you easily can design this sort of form by using the HTML and CSS, and also you can do the validation part, the form validation, that is by using the JavaScript. If you have knowledge in HTML and CSS and JavaScript, you can design this and you can also do the validation part. But you just tell me that how can you save the data? The user will provide the data in these blank fields and those data have to be saved somewhere so that it can be used for the future reference, right? In future you have to use the data. For that you have to save the data which the user is going to provide. Now how can you save the data? If you have knowledge in HTML, CSS and JavaScript, you can design this portion but you can't save the data. So user will provide the data and those data have to be saved in the database. So now you can design this thing by CSS and HTML and JavaScript. This is used, these are the languages which is used for the designing portion, right? All those languages are used for the designing portion, but for saving that into the database you need to learn the PHP. PHP is a server side scripting language, right? Let me further discuss about what is this. So this is a Facebook page. This page you can design by HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Now you can see video. We upload video on the Facebook, we post photo, we send messages, and we just do many other things in the Facebook. All this interaction we do with the database. All the video, if you talk about video, those are files. If you talk about messages, those are data, and all these things are saved in the server, in the database, right? And for that we need to have a proper connection with the front end and the back end, right? Front end can easily be designed by using the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. By using those languages we can design this this front end, right? But we can't save the data, right? Now what is this? This is a YouTube page, right? You also can design this YouTube page, right, very easily by using the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. But how can you save this video? So this video are nothing but the data, right? This data have to be saved somewhere. Now people are going to upload videos, so there are many YouTube creators as myself. I am a YouTube creator, so I am uploading my YouTube videos on the YouTube channel. Now where are these videos going to save, right? When you are designing this, you can't allow the user to save or upload any data, upload any photo, upload any videos, right? Can you do that by just designing the front end? For that you need to have an interaction with the backend database. Now that we are going to learn in this particular video, right? See, this is, you can see a computer, so user access this computer. Now what do you think? User access Facebook, user access Gmail, user might be accessing the YouTube, or user might be accessing any other application, right? Now all the application design has been done by the HTML, CSS and JavaScript, right? Whatever application that you will see, that has to be designed. Now those that has to be designed by using the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. But now those application must have any data to be processed. Now those data has to be saved in the database. That you can see at the right bottom corner, we have got the database, and those data, the database have been incorporated in the local server. So there is a local server, right? It could be the cloud server or it could be the local server. So local server means it's nothing, a server which has been put up in an organization. What is the cloud server? Cloud server is somehow you can say it's a broad category. While you are accessing the internet, that means you are accessing a data in the cloud. It is nothing but a server in a sense. But okay, so we just take it as a machine. So in a local machine, it is a local machine and it is a local host or server system. There we have got the database. In the database we have to save the data, right? Now how can I save the data? How can I do the interaction? Let us understand. So PHP, that is the server side scripting language. This language is going to interact with the front end design, that we know how to design application, and those data which we are going to provide through the front end applet, or you can say through the front end application, and those data has to be saved in the database. Now how this thing is going to happen? You can see it is going to happen by the hypertext protocol request. In short, it is known as the HTTP request. So from the client side application, when we click a button, right, when we want to submit data in Gmail or in Facebook or in YouTube, we click the upload button or submit button. So there are data which we have provided. Now after just clicking to the submit button, what happens? Those data goes to the local server, right, by the way of the hypertext protocol request. You can say in short HTTP request. Now how this request is being performed? That is by the server side scripting language. We are going to learn PHP, that is a server side scripting language, PHP. We are going to learn this. That is why we are going to learn the PHP. So it is a server side scripting language. So when you click the submit button or the upload button or any other button that is given over there, so the request passes to the server. Now what happens after that? Now server processes the request, and after processing the request, what it will do? It will send the response to the client system. What kind of response? Let's say user wanted to submit any detail, so detail will be saved into the server. After saving into the server, after saving into the database, what will happen? Acknowledgement will pass out as the HTTP response to the client. Now client will be acknowledged, but yes, the data has been submitted, or the data has been entered into the database, or the data has been submitted properly, successfully in the database. So acknowledgement will be passed out in HTTP response. Acknowledgement will be given to the client system. Yes, the data has been submitted. Or in other way, sometimes we ask for, or we can say we request our data to see in the client form, right? When we are accessing Gmail, just assume when we are accessing Gmail, that means the data are there in the database. Now we want to see the data from the database. So after clicking the inbox, we are sending the request and asking the local server or the cloud server that we are going to see data. We are requesting to see the data, a email which somebody else have sent. So from the server in the HTTP response form, those data are sent to the client system. Then we can see the message in Facebook message, or you can see the Gmail that we can see, or the video which has been uploaded that we can find on the YouTube. So this is the process while we upload any video, or while we are going to fetch, or we are going to see any data, any video, any message, right? This interaction is going to be performed by a server-side scripting language. So there are many server-side scripting languages, right? In this particular video lectures which I am going to prepare for you, we are going to learn the PHP. Why PHP? Because PHP is the most easiest server-side scripting language to learn. So my dear friends, we are going to learn the PHP. So I hope this introduction video is going to help you to understand that why exactly we are going to learn the PHP. Now, why do we need to learn the server-side scripting language? I think this is clear to you. So in the next video, I'm going to start the first class with PHP, the basics program, the basics code, and I'll show you how to write those programs and how to access files, everything in detail. I'm going to show you in the very next class. Thanking you for watching this video till the end. My dear friend, if you like this video, then please you click the like button and share this video with your friends. That will motivate me to create more such videos. And don't forget to subscribe the channel.